Hi, this is Mohammed, and in this part of the assignment, I'll be speaking about the difference between bitmap and vector images, or vector graphics. So, so first off, starting with bitmap, I'll describe bitmap, also aka raster. So you can call it a bitmap or raster graphics. Basically, it's created by a row of different colored pixels that together form pretty much like a picture. So, pixels put up together in a row makes up a picture. And basically, in the simplest form, bitmap is made of like black and white, and each pixels are either black or white. So more complex photos is can be like in many colors. So pretty much photography quality images might have millions of different shades of colors. So yeah, some examples of bitmap graphic formats including GIF, GPG, PNG, TIFF, XBM, BMP, and PCX, as well as bitmap fonts. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Also, the image displayed on a computer monitor is also bitmap, and uh, also like the outputs of the printers, scanners, and similar devices is all bitmap. It's all in bitmap format, like pixels. That's where the PPI comes from. If you listen to my flatbed resolution evaluation, so pretty much it's in PPI, pixels per inch. So yeah, all these formats come in bitmap. So also they're created by like using paint programs like pretty much Adobe Photoshop. Right, so pretty much when it comes to vector and aka object oriented graphics, basically they're constructive like mathematical formulas. So pretty much it has like shapes, colors, and placements to all, calculates it together and it like makes out what goes where. So pretty much rather than like being limited to the grid of the pixels, vector works on it consists of like shapes, curves, lines, and text, and then just all put together to make the picture. So pretty much while bitmap images like contain information about colors of each pixel, the vectors contains like instruction how to place them on please place each component, so where which shape goes where, what goes what. You will understand more when I put the images in the to kind of support this. So pretty much oh yeah, there's a possibility as well that bitmap graphics could be embedded within vector graphics, but vice versa wouldn't work. It's just it goes only one way. So pretty much this is how you make a vector bitmap hybrid. So basically, and yeah, so examples of vector graphics formats are pict, EPS, and WMF. Also PostScript and TrueType fonts. So pretty much these are created by like GIS and CAD applications, as well as like drawing programs such as like freehand. And basically GIS stands for, so it stands for geographic information systems. And basically these apps are like pretty much computer based tools that are made to create interactive queries and stores and pretty much edit spatial and non-spatial data and analyze this spatial information outputs and pretty much visually give it within a map format. And what CAD stands for, so yeah, it stands for computer aided design, and pretty much these are softwares that are used to increase productivity of designers and improving quality of designs in general and improve communication through documentation, also creating databases for manufacturing. So pretty much these are kind of like made for creation, modification, analysis, and optimization of designs. So yeah, pretty much pretty much looking at the differences between them, both of them have like strengths and weaknesses. Um, so yeah, pretty much bitmap. It's much larger than like vector inside within size. It's I don't know if it's got to do with the pixels or something, but bitmap in general has a larger size, and also with bitmap graphics, they get really affected by the resolution. It kills its quality. So pretty much, if you enlarge bitmap, it looks jagged. Like, you can see the pixels and all that. When it shrunk, its feature becoming distinct and fuzzy. So pretty much, this does not happen with vector because, as their shapes are redrawn, it does not affect the resolution whatsoever. Also, like, editing or modifying vector graphics is pretty easy because, the shapes are, like it's individual shapes. So you can take them, regroup them separately and just put them back however you want them. So it's not that hard to work with, and, it's pretty easy to modify. But on the counter side as well, if you edit in vector, it's gonna be very hard if you don't have a program that understands the rendering language of vector. So pretty much like most of the program on Mac OS, the drawing programs, um, they can edit pict files, but few like work with that WMF, for example. So pretty much, but most paint applications, they work pretty well with all the formats of bitmap because they're pretty common. And also you can easily convert one type of bitmap to another, so one format to another. Let's say PNG to GPG or GIF to PNG. It does not matter. It just is pretty easy to convert it. But when you're converting, like, you can also, like, yeah, convert vector graphics into bitmap, but it's pretty hard to convert like bitmap graphics into true vector to be an actual, like a real vector image. It will look something similar, but it wouldn't be a real deal. So pretty much, if you look at it, it makes it harder to work with as well. If you want to convert one file to another, it's even way more difficult if you want to convert one kind of vector to another. So let's say pic to WMF, or pretty much EPS to pict. It just makes it so much harder. So pretty much, um, vector images as well is not it's not the best option if you want complex images. So let's say an image taken by a photographer or something, you know what I mean, like natural images, something like that. You wouldn't want vector to be your host because its quality when it comes to that, it's not the greatest. So bitmap, when you look at it, bitmap and vector has the differences, but each one is used for different things, and which makes, it makes it complete the whole circle when you want to work with, both graphics. So this will be all for this part of the assignment, and I'll see you all in the next one. And yeah, also one point that images are going to be included within the assignment to see the differences. I'm going to add more than one image to show this part. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.